Gentlemen, I've breached the Web Industries database, and as of this moment, you're both upper middle management. I'm sure you'll blend right in. Your IDs will only take you as far as the executive floors, and that's where the real challenge begins. Your final destination is an impregnable, self-contained structure atop the main building known as the Perch. I believe this is where the company stores its data.
Code White. Webb's deleting all the evidence.
What can you tell us about the Perch?
That's just it. The place is an information black hole. No blueprints, no infrastructure, nothing. Have I mentioned that this is a terrible idea? I need to notify M.
Negative. M is need to know only. Her protection, not ours.
Chin up, Moneypenny. We're not leaving without answers. Play it cool. Always.
Evening. Perch bound, I assume.
Burning the midnight oil. You work at the Perch?
I work with all departments. Roger Finch, Chief Legal Officer. And you are?
Security officers. We've been called in to help out with the Code White.
Oh. Well, my department works closely with the CSO's office, and I don't recall seeing you before.
I grew a beard.
I got rid of mine.
I see. You must work closely with Mackenzie. How's he doing? I haven't seen him all week.
Getting by.
Really? I think he was over the moon. Newly married and all.
That won't last. Call me a cynic.
Will you deal with this clod, or should I?
I got this.
Say, I didn't catch your name.
It's Jones.
Right. And your company ID number?
I'm between ID numbers. Tech issues. IT is sorting me out.
Let me get this straight.
Are you quite all right?
I don't feel so good, actually. Oh my. Something you ate?
Oh, dear God. Excuse me.
Seems we've run out of elevator.
Well, bridge to the Perch is only 3 floors up. I say we get a move on before Roger recovers and you dig yourself in even deeper.
I had it under control.
Evidently.
Over the top would be more fitting.
We'll need a way to reach those stairs.
I'll see what we can do.
Smart ass. I'll check the corridor. You care to join me? Locked tight. And we don't have executive clearance.
Guess it's lateral thinking from here on out.
Looks like we're not alone.
Is that?
Glorified vacuum cleaner. Yes.
Hey. Might hear you.
We should split up. I'll check the perimeter. Let me know if you find something.
Will do. A lot of locked doors around here. Must be some way to hack them. All this defying orders and making the first move. What happened to the Greenway we all know and tolerate?
Here's what's happening now, Bond. Webb knows his son overplayed his hand. Now he's doing all in his considerable power to shut us down, which includes calling in a favor from his friend, the Foreign Secretary. Stephen Bright will force M's hand to axe us or he'll pull her funding. Between the two of us and the future of the 00 program, she will have no choice. So come morning, we will be discredited and disavowed. So unless case you want to consult Bavmar about career opportunities, I suggest we find ourselves a smoking gun.
So in other words, you woke up and smelled the roses. That's all you needed to say.
This looks like a way up.
Good eye. Wonder what the company ethos has to say about assassination. Here, give me a boost.
Sure. I could use a piercing stab of pain right about now. Let's get this over with. No way I can climb there. You'll need to clear a path.
Will do. Can I fix you a nice chill G&T while I'm at it?
That would be against regulations.
Right, of course. Drinking tonic in the line of duty. What was I thinking?
Bond, I just bet you could use the ledge to reach the balcony over there.
Only one way to find out. You forgot Roger Finch.
Please, no more. My stomach.
Where did you get that?
Roger. He wasn't needing it.
I say, Bond. Kicking a man when he's lying down.
On all fours, technically.
Well, let's hope he's not the kind of man to hold a grudge, eh?
Coast looks clear. This way. You look a bit worse for wear. Arm's giving you trouble.
Pain is in the mind, Bond.
So, yes.
I'll be fine. Locked. Fancy that?
I'm starting to think we're not welcome.
Let's poke about. I'll check the toilets.
And look for some meds while you're at it. I need you focused.
Don't push it. Oh. And beware the sleeping guard next door.
What's Webb's endgame?
I take it you have a theory.
MI6 was willing to ignore the risks because Webb got results. But with Thayer, what's to stop him from rigging the next election or worse?
It's very fanciful, Bond. But in my experience, the motive is always simple. And almost always sordid. This'll do nicely.
Hang on. I found a vent.
Yeah, nice one. Just don't forget about the guard.
Oh, I'll get the drop on him.
I'm up. I'm up. Hey!
Talk about a rude awakening. So what's your take then on Sir Nicholas's dark secret?
My guess? It's about his son. Can you imagine what it takes to keep Damien's criminal record clean? Hush money alone would feed a small nation. I bet 009 found out about something. Figured it will be his golden ticket back into MI6's good graces. So he had to die at all costs. See? Simple.
Very.
What do you know? It's open.
Really?
No.
Figures. But what's the plan?
Well, let's see. Okay, I have an idea. But first, come and join me for a minute.
Don't tell me the old pro needs a timeout.
Tactical pause.
It's strange, don't you think? Sir Nicholas seemed genuinely sorry about what happened tonight.
He liked you, Bond. You got in his way. That's the world you're in now. Half this job is doing something you'd rather not. The sooner you learn that, the better.
We'd never have known about Webb if it wasn't for 009. I think if things had gone differently, you would have forgiven him.
He was a traitor.
That doesn't answer the question.
You don't get to wipe the slate clean. Fact is, Reese was a bad apple, and I should have seen it. Moscow rules. Assume nothing, trust no one.
Sounds like no way to live.
Splendid way to stay alive, though.
No, Mrs. Greenway, I take it.
And why the sudden interest? Am I dying?
Oh, the night is young.
Once. She was a special liaison with the Treasury. After Knightfall, I was in a dark place, and she couldn't handle it. She took a job overseas. Long story, not nearly short enough.
On the upside, you get a monogrammed fountain pen in case you fail to die young.
True. You must take the rough with the smooth.
So why did you come back to the program?
Because they asked. We're civil servants, Bond. We go where we're needed.
And I'm sure running out the clock behind a desk on the 8th floor, writing reports while slowly mummifying from boredom had nothing to do with it.
One doesn't exclude the other.
Well, good chat.
Back to it. According to the floor plan, that lounge next door connects to the other side. If you can find a way in, you'll be able to double back and unlock the doors.
Sounds simple enough.
Look, a way across. It was staring us right in the face.
What? Hey! What are you...
I swear, this wasn't here last week. Shit, I did not need this. I just put down a deposit for a new place.
Relax, you won't get sacked. The company's insured up to their eyeballs. Besides, we'll blame the cleaning staff. You just dump the shards and keep them.
Thanks, Gov.
Hey, you're one of us.
Do you have...
Why don't you try and track me as I feel so bad about blaming things.
That's just how it's done. The academics blame us. We blame maintenance blames the delivery guys.
Who do they blame?
What do I care? They don't work here.
Nice. Real nice.
Sorry for the wait. I had company.
I see. And not a hair out of place. Impressive.
A compliment? How out of character.
Love what you've done with the place. I believe it's what they call an extreme makeover.
And he's back.
Well, looks like we're stuck.
Don't be too sure.
This fella's starting to grow on me.
Motion detected. Lockdown systems engaged.
Knew it couldn't be that easy.
Hang on. We need visibility.
Motion detected. Lockdown systems engaged.
Yeah, not happening.
Motion.
We need another way around.
Lockdown systems.
Well, perhaps some of these offices are connected.
On it.
Motion detected. Lockdown systems engaged.
You never actually planned to pack it in tonight, did you?
Lockdown systems
I had to
engaged.
tread carefully. There's only a handful of operators in the world with the chops and resources to infiltrate MI6, Bond. Simplest answer, it's someone already inside.
You suspected Webb.
The idea did cross my mind.
How does he know our every move in advance?
Occam's razor. It'll be a simple mole. Human weakness, Bond. Never underestimated.
Got any suspects?
I suspect everyone. Well, anyone who hasn't been shot at yet.
Greenway, give me a hand with this.
Coming.
Doesn't this all feel a little too easy?
Compared to what? How many evil masterminds have you come up against?
2, including you.
Trust me, when the enemy stops underestimating you, that's when you start to worry.
More pearls of wisdom. Let me get a pen. The perch gate is right through here.
Bond, you hit a snag.
I'm working as fast as I can. Isla Vale, Senior Crisis Manager. Dare say she'll be seeking new challenges. Isola's been laying it on rather thick. She was planning a heist.
Q-Watch. Use it. Well played.
How did we ever live without a Q-Watch? Coast is clear.
But the sea is treacherous.
And why would you say a thing like that?
This was the easy bit. Now we need a way into the perch.
Or maybe it's open.
Well, the gate is right upstairs. Let's find out.
Well, lockpicking's out of the question.
Hermetically sealed and blast resistant by the look of it. We need clearance or we're not getting through. I do love a good I told you so.
I never would have thought.
How about Webb's penthouse? Should be right upstairs.
Works for me. What happened tonight? Did they come to your home?
Worse, they came to my pub. A game was on the telly and I noticed these lads. They were in club colours, but they never once glanced at the game.
Amateurs.
Well, I slipped out the window in the men's room only to find the actual kill team waiting in the alleyway. And there's the lesson. Never overestimate yourself. Got a bit hairy after that. If the sling hadn't thrown them, I might have actually needed your help.
Yeah, don't mention it.
Oh, you want smoke up your arse, Bond? Join the Americans. Bond?
Greenway?
Seems like we're not the only gatecrashers. Breathing. But come morning, you wish he wasn't.
Does he have a keycard?
No, they took it. But look, there's a dozer on the other side.
So all we need to get through the door is... get through the door. Leave it to me.
Bond, over here. I found a way through.
Be right there. Hard to reach.
Yeah. Should have asked Q for a grapple gun.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Yes. At least those pills have kicked in.
Over here. Give me a hand.
Sure thing. That's Sir Nicholas's penthouse.
Very 20th century magnate.
All he needs now is a top hat and monocle.
You think they allow top hats and monocles in prison?
Type of prison he's going to? I'd say it's pretty much mandatory. Bond, get the key card. Hurry up.
You may enter.
You're very kind. You didn't seem too surprised about the bodies. Something you're not telling me, Bond?
I suspect we'll know soon enough. Another perch door. Also sealed.
The lobby's on the right. Almost there.
Quite the breadcrumb trail.
Not exactly subtle. She a friend of yours?
How do you know it's a her?
Well, I do now.
We should really stop meeting like this.
You blew my cover. I had to advance my schedule.
I admire your commitment.
You're only as good as your last job.
Give me one reason why we shouldn't feed you to security.
First, there's only 2 of you, and second, I can get you into the purge.
Pass. Once bitten.
What's the play?
Spend my time on the cover working out a loophole in security, but I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit involved. I could use a helping hand. Or 3.
Go on.
Time is of the essence. James, get up to the penthouse. Old-timer with me. I'll explain on the way. First things first, James, you'll need to raise the stairs to the penthouse. There's an access panel near the base. It may be offline.
I'll figure it out. So, you mentioned a plan.
Accessing the perch requires a level 5 security clearance, which I don't have. But I can trigger a system reboot, which will temporarily unlock the gates.
And what do I do?
Go to the CCTV room on 29th, kill the feeds, clear us a path. I will infiltrate the mainframe and trigger the procedure. But I need the command code which Sir Nicholas keeps in a safe in his office. That's you, James.
Should have brought my drill bits. And exactly how are you planning to be in 3 places at once?
What can I say? I work well under pressure.
Foreign devices detected. Disabling Keter.
Swanky. Place could use a rug. That note you passed me, your phone number?
You wish. Sir Nicholas forgets his passwords like everyone else. He wrote a memory aid to recover the safe code. Wasn't exactly easy to come by.
Well, nothing about you is easy. Yeah, definitely a cat person. Slovakia. I believe an explanation is due.
I wasn't lying. Well, I was mostly lying, just not about 009. I heard about his mystery file from Damien. No clue what was in it, but it had Sir Nicholas spooked. I figured I could use it for blackmail. Sadly, Damien's thugs beat me to it.
Damien confided in you.
His office was adjacent to mine. Thin walls.
My gadgets stopped working.
Right. I forgot. When Webb went into business with MI6, he insisted we install a Q-Tech blocker in his office, so no one from our side could spy on him. It's like Five Eyes, only for real.
Where's the trust? Blades. Guess Webb had no trouble coughing up the membership fee. Rocco's Basilisk. Every techno-futurist's worst nightmare.
Almost at the mainframe. Where are we on these cameras?
Going dark. Now.
Splendid. Pardon me, fellas. I have lasers coming up.
Webb has a heart condition. Ballet dancers of the world, beware. Should have stuck to game development. Okay, electronic lock, 4-digit code. Better check the note. I'm searching blind. Need to have a look at that note. Web Industries Site 3 in Hong Kong. Very pointy. Antikythera by Emil Gorka. I'm impressed. Sir Nicholas, I couldn't have done it without you. Got the safe open?
Look for an 8-letter word or number sequence.
Got it. The command code is Basilisk.
You make a fine sidekick, James. Now cover your tracks and get ready to move. I'm activating the security override.
Gather the team. You're leaving tonight.
Seriously? Right now?
I'll see you off. Just need something from my desk.
Webb and Damien just walked in.
Careful, James. Damien will kill you as soon as look at you. Stay hidden and don't try anything.
The signal's
This
blocked.
operation is critical. Like it or not, we're in the spotlight now. Pull one thread and it all unravels.
Bond, try to get closer. I'll use the feed from your mic to try and record what they're saying. Maybe we'll get lucky.
Stay hidden, move closer. Bit of an oxymoron.
And what about our tenacious friend?
This may be hard for someone like you to comprehend, but I deal with threats using appropriate means and force. He is tenacious, but he is one man. He's not what I fear.
And what does the great Sir Nicholas Webb fear? Please, enlighten me.
Please, Damien. We've no room for mistakes. Go to Vietnam and make it clean this time. Can you handle that?
Yes, I get it.
Vietnam.
Clean as a whistle.
Hang on. It's time for my meds.
What are those?
ACE inhibitors for lowering my blood pressure.
You, the epitome of calm.
Still waters run deep. Your colleague, the one who perished. I take it you were close.
We thought alike.
My condolences.
His brother's not taking it well. This will get ugly.
I would expect so. Nature's
Bond,
nothing if not...
You're still too far off. Move close.
They're gone. You get all that?
No, it's too vague. We can't use it. And now you only have 4 minutes. You'll never make it.
Yes, you will. I'll guide you.
Straight off a cliff, probably.
Just shut up and go, now.
I'm locked in.
Hold on. There's supposed to be an escape passage. Look for a hidden switch, somewhere on Webb's desk.
Found it. I'm out. Where to?
In the security office, take the door on your right.
Also locked.
Okay. Look for a vent. According to schematics, it'll lead back to the exec floor.
On it.
You need to reach the bridge to the Purge. If you're not across it when the timer runs out, you'll be stranded.
Thanks. I get the picture. I'm back on the exec floor. What now?
Head out. You'll have a clear view of the gate.
Company.
Hey,
Just what I need. Of course it is.
There's an elevator at the end of the hallway. Hurry, James.
Made it.
Don't stop now. Continue down the hall.
Left or right?
Left.
Something to remember me by. It's stuffy in here. Much better. I'm through.
The elevator's down the hall to your right. You can ride it all the way to the bridge.
Someone there.
Have a lift.
No moment. Get on.
Lift arriving. Stand by, please.
Easy for you to say. Not bad, James. Not bad at all.
Locked, I presume. Sorry, I can't help you this time. Think, James.
Easy for you to say.
James, they suspect something. The bridge is starting to retract. You have 30 seconds.
Just what I need.
James, above you. Grab the zip line.
Down here! Hurry up!
Never a dull moment.
When you're ready, Bond.
Moneypenny, we're in. Moneypenny?
Don't bother. The place is a giant Faraday cage. Nothing goes in or out.
Now she tells us.
The evidence is here, and we need access before they wipe the servers.
Good luck with that, boys. We should do this again sometime.
She does that. Nice coat. Where's mine?
I'm sure you'll think of something.
BT, please gather in the central hallway for your briefing. Repeat. BT, please gather in the central hallway for your
Retractable servers.
Must be some kind of cooling system.
We're here for the code white.
You're late.
Got stuck in traffic. Surprised we made it at all.
Fine. You can join the degaussing team. Come on through. Not you. Get your uniform first. Company policy.
It's the middle of the night.
Oh, I wasn't aware the rules only applied in daylight, sir.
You heard her. Perch rules. I'll wait upstairs.
Fine.
What a mess. Let's have no more
Look,
surprises.
I was 4 pints in when I got the call. Care to run this by me again? Doing those funds.
Dunno. Company secrets, I expect. The work we do, especially what comes out of R&D, it's just too valuable. can't allow some new bureaucrats to walk away with hundreds of millions of pounds worth of research, no matter the reason.
Say, where's your lab coat?
In my locker. I can't find the key. I had it on the ride up, so it must be around here somewhere.
If you dropped it, the cleaning robots will find it. Those things swallow anything in their paths.
Just what I
I'd
need.
say we look about the same size.
When did smoking indoors become illegal anyway?
20 years ago, Jeremy.
Man, I feel old.
That bad, eh?
I was down at the Cloak and Dagger, having a few pints, and I'd just gone out for a fag when we all got the call. Before I knew it, Liz had ushered me into a cafe. Man,
What the hell?
What I wouldn't give.
Better have a look.
What is? Odd. No idea what happened.
What on earth was that? Is that?
I was down at the Cloak and Dagger, having a few pints.
Recalling feed. Stand by.
Sorry, mate. Service desk is closed. I'm only here for the code white, same as you.
I won't bother you. Just passing through.
What is that? Better check it out. What is... It looks... No idea what happened there.
Dustbin empty. Resuming functions.
Locker number 6. Worth a visit?
Good lord, that's
It's inconvenient.
Jesus!
Okay, locker 6. What have you got for me? That'll do nicely.
Hey.
And just like that.
Well, don't you know?
All right, let's understand.
Oh. Rules are rules.
Once Alpha Team is done chopping up the servers, we feed the
I'm
bits
through.
into the
Join me in the control room. We'll be able to access the data from here.
It uses an electromagnetic...
Watch yourself. Just passing through.
The data impossible to recover. Not just hard, not just improbable, impossible.
Bollocks, they've taken most of the servers offline already. Someone needs to bring them back on manually.
Lay it on me.
Well, first we must work out the procedure. Check the control panel on the admin unit over there. See if you can't turn it back on.
How's that?
Still no access. Must be some kind of firewall. Let's try something else. Take it back offline and look for a manual override switch.
Here we go.
Good. Now put the server back online.
Fingers crossed.
Sure enough. It's now loading. Now we repeat the process in the server room. Scanning the search history for keywords. MI6, Thea, 009. I'll let you know when I find a match.
Done. Cluster 4000 is scrap metal.
Right, you. You can start on this cluster as soon as Carl's taking them offline.
Will do.
Bond, I have 3 matches. Servers, 1100, 2600, and 3200. Look for the numbers on the floor.
Copy that.
And remember to flip the override switch, or else I won't be able to access the data. Got that?
It's not rocket science.
Well, carry on then, before they catch on.
Place feels kind of cave-like, don't you think?
Don't remind me. I keep picturing one of them dropping on my head.
Let's see now. There. Done. Let me check it out. Lost visual! Could be a wounded man, just there. He's knocked out.
Don't get up. That's server 3200 reactivated.
Nicely done. Grabbing the files. Go to the next target.
Look sharp! What's giving off so much heat all of a sudden?
Ah, that'll be the charging stations. Only a matter of time before one melts through the floor. We should have brought extra batteries for the angle grinders.
Great. We'll be down to fire axes before the night is over.
As long as it ends, mate.
Charges, you say?
Come in, control. We're in my control area. I need backup. What kind of mess is this? Where are you rushing this one bit? It's fine. Got him, Sergeant.
Is there trouble?
It's just a bit of a setup. I'm gonna snap you.
Should have read your job description.
You won't get away with that! You go off, little muck. Get on the radio. Cover me while I pull it in. Hurry! They're sending people. Let me at it. Give me a shot. I'll take him down.
mine.
Good man. Pull in the data now. Head on to the next server.
This guy looks hot. Over there. My eyes.
Wait! I feel bad for the wall.
Hey.
What's going on?
I'm gonna give you a
Server 1100 is active.
Good show.
What? Identify yourself.
Sweet dreams.
Okay, I think we've got what we need. You can get back here.
On my way.
Okay, what have we got? Mission reports. Ours? Mali, 2019. Karachi, 2021. The drone strike on Sarazin, the arms dealer.
I thought that was the CIA.
So does the CIA. Bond. These are all MI6 Black Ops based on confirmed Theia data. Some of our biggest intelligence successes in the last decade. But if I'm reading this right, we were working off of false intel every single time.
Theia makes mistakes.
Theia makes mistakes.
And the reason we don't know about it
is because Webb covers it up. So it looks like every time Theia gets her wires crossed, he dispatches Damien to fix the narrative, to alter crime scenes, plant evidence, frame or eliminate witnesses, correcting the facts to fit the data. And this has been going on all the way back
to London 2014. It was a lie right from the start. There was no mole ring. Theia drew a false conclusion, so Webb made it true. He
framed 009 and the others. They never betrayed anyone. You couldn't have known. Greenway. We're out of time.
James Bond. You ever phone ahead?
I know what you did. You lied about everything.
You're not seeing the big picture. It's not your fault. It takes a certain kind of mind.
I get it. Eggs and omelets. Thea saves more lives than it destroys. The real crime would be to shut it down. You know, it almost sounds convincing.
Did you know that every year 1.35 million people are killed in car accidents worldwide? And yet, we just accept it. Fact of life. But if a single driverless car malfunctions, clear the front page.
Fascinating. Your point?
People are short-sighted. They have boundless patience for human stupidity, but zero tolerance for machine error. I'm only paving the way for a brighter future.
Of course, Thea is the future. Except, Knightfall wasn't a single isolated incident. Thea made mistakes again and again, and you let it continue. You failed. Your miracle machine is broken.
Thea is the smartest mind on the planet. It will attain perfection, and when it does, the lies will no longer matter. But just like you and I, Thea learns by doing. To become perfect, it must be used. But MI6 would never have let me use it.
Unless it already was perfect.
You see my predicament.
Oh, I do. And until reality catches up with your lie, everyone who gets in the way is framed, discredited, or killed.
This lie has cost me everything. We each live with the consequences of our actions. But as you yourself said, we can't do nothing. That's the biggest sin of all.
Enough. You can rationalize it any way you want. You won't change a damn thing.
Oh, I change things all the time. Changed you, John. And as for you, I guess we'll never know.
Bond, step aside. In here. You'll need that. Now, move!
Greenway! Greenway, where are you?
Follow the light!
Greenway, locked!
Then sees the door. Block! Use the...
Greenway!
Bond, do you copy?
Made it out. Where are you?
There's a helicopter we can use to escape, but you watch yourself. There's reinforcements here. Damien's personal guards by the looks of it.
Thanks for the heads up.
Listen up. We have 2 hostiles on the move. Last known position, data center east. Drop on site, no quarter.
This'll be fun.
Don't get caught. They broke through a ballistic barrier. That suggests heavy weapon.
Checking that. What's this?
That was strange.
Suspect spotted! Move out of my shot! I see him! Got eyes on him! Can't keep up this pressure forever. That easily.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. I'm almost at the flight deck. Get here as quick as you can.
Do my best. He's relocated! Guess it's down to me.
Next stop, cargo deck.
Come
on, just push through.
I've been shot! He's not going anywhere! I'm ending this! Can't find him!
I think you got the point.
I think that's him! Fuck it, he's reloaded! Pressure is there he is! Quick, there!
Can't be late. Let's go. Moneypenny, if you're there, listen carefully. It's worse than we imagined. We're just covering up players' mistakes, and Damien is the one to prove it. Moneypenny, do you copy?
Not moving. Pushing out.
I can't keep up this pressure forever.
Cover my position.
He's right there! There! He's looking for cover! Push on! Go for the kill! He's reloading! He's not going anywhere! Flashbang! I'm hit bad! He's coming! Man down! Stay put! Out! Give me a sec! I'm the only one left. Where is he? He ducked into the smoke.
Bond, I'm at the flight deck. What's your status?
Popular as ever?
Well, hurry up. Places crawling with mercs. And if they spot me, I'm done for.
I'm sorry, I'll try to not die faster.
He's switching cover. There he is, over here. Reloading. Got it.
Come on. Show yourself. Let's finish this.
They just keep on coming, don't they?
Strike back. He's turned the gun. Good done. Got me. Got you! He's changed his position! I'm injured! Down! Let me fire! Move! Got eyes! See it! Force him out into the open!
Coast is clear. Gotta keep going. Can't be late. Let's go. Next stop, cargo deck. Better be the last of them. Can't be late. Let's go.
Better be the last of them.
Error. Weight imbalance detected. Please vacate
Coast is
below.
clear. Gotta keep going. Make me.
Rescanning cargo. Stand by.
Greenway, I'm near the flight deck. Get ready for liftoff. Greenway, acknowledge.
Damn it. Gotta hurry. Can't be late. Let's go. Evening, fellas. Is this the way to the rooftop bar? No?
You hear that, Lawrence? The man's thirsty.
Let's quench it for him.
You bloody...
Tea time.
You people need to work on your communication.
Greenway, I'm almost there. Talk to me.
Just a little further. Greenway.
Bond, I'm holed up inside the helicopter. I need you to draw their attention while I raise the platform.
How do I reach you?
Your only chance is to jump across from the control room. And I won't lie, it's gonna be tight. The moment you break cover, they'll shut the hangar doors to lock us in.
If I don't make it, go.
Bond, distraction. Shoot the pipes.
Good call.
Engaging lockdown. Stand clear of the platform. No sir.
Go to the control room, Bond. Clock's ticking. Hurry up, Bond. The control room. Now or never, Bond. Through the window. Here goes nothing. He's down. Move fast.
Where are you going? We need to finish this. Greenway.
You were right, Bond. I couldn't have known, but I didn't even try. I never even looked.
You're giving up. But we can't let him win.
There is no we. I'm out.